When you start seeing it shedding, you're kind of like, oh my gosh, I'm losing my strength. Samson is losing his strength. Evelyn Harper with Forever Fit, and you are part of the Fit in 5 series, though this workout might be a little bit more than 5 minutes, but it'll always be under 10. So all we need today is a resistance band. This one is medium. Feel free to start wherever you'd like, and you can always adjust. And a 10-pound dumbbell. We are focusing on our legs, so let's get started. First things first, we have our band quad kicks. My mom does these videos, so that's how I started all of this. She took my Fit in 5 course and she started working out just because it makes her feel better. They're not super crazy, difficult, heavy workouts, but it is just all about being super intentional with moving your body, focusing on what we're working on. So like this, the hard part is the lockout, tiny break, lockout. Thanks, exercise ring is close. And I told her I would create one of these every day. I would post one every single day so she could consistently stay working out. Okay, so now we're locked out. Keep it straight. And if you want to learn more, there's a fitness blueprint for a busy mind, and that's free. Just download it below and you can kind of see more about my keep it simple fitness approach. And I say all that so she takes these videos. She'll be like, Evelyn, you start with the band work way too much. That was quick story time. Now we're back to the workout. Instead of going on to the other side, you're going to keep working that side. You're taking your 10-pound dumbbell or whatever dumbbell you'd like to use, and we're doing 10 of these slow lunges. You can see I'm not coming all the way up. I'm just targeting the hardest part for my quad. So my goal right now is to build up my quads. So just wrapping up what I was saying before, band work. She was like, Evelyn, maybe you should switch it up. But the reality is I don't switch it up. I always start with those banded quad kicks. Because after tearing my ACL here on my left side, doing the PT, it is just something that's been ingrained to me of like, I always need to warm up my quad like that. I've seen and felt great results. It's really helped crispen up my legs, so why fix what ain't broke, you know? Also feeling this in my glute. Keeping these nice and slow. Now we have fast ones. This is the painful part. So I'm gonna count 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. OMG, OMG, OMG. Ah, that burns. Okay, so now we're going on to our side lunges. Let's go. We've got 15 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh my gosh. Holy cow, that should burn big time. Right here for me. Might burn a little bit elsewhere. As long as it's burning in muscles and not joints, you're in a good place. So this will be our home base to kind of talk about that because I could not talk while I was doing it. I do the slow lunges so you can be super intentional with the movement. I like to feel them in the lower part of my quad. So when I'm doing them, I'll bring my knee over my toe and put a little bit more weight in the front of my toe. I'm out of breath. I started running more because I'm like, I cannot be out of breath like that on these videos. That's why I like these videos. Anywho, if you start ever feeling pressure in the front of your knee, put more weight on your heel. So if this movement is too much for the front of your knee, put more weight on your heel. And also don't go all the way down if you feel that pressure. Just keep it up high. You will engage more of your glute and hamstring that way. So if you don't want to work with your quads and you're focusing on hamstring and glutes, then yes, again, put more weight in your heel. All right, shake it out. We're on to the other side. We covered the basics there in that first part / on our left leg. let's keep talking. Let's keep chatting. So now on to some other good stuff. The hard part, well, first, the hard part is keeping your leg locked out, tiny break, and then you're locked out again. We'll do this for time. Let's do this for 10 more seconds. So this past week, it was like Friday, maybe Thursday, I was getting not a lot of sleep. And come Friday, and even yesterday, my hair was like super shedding. And it started shedding when I was in college, second semester, freshman year. It would shed so much. And my hair used to be significantly thicker. And people are still like, oh my gosh, you have so much hair. Yes, I get it. I do have a lot of hair. But when you start seeing it shedding, when you start seeing it shedding, you're kind of like, oh my gosh, I'm losing my strength. Samson is losing his strength. You just get worried, and then people are like, well, you're worrying about it. It's not going to be helpful. And you're like, oh my gosh, I know. So there's just no winning. So I stopped talking about it because I'm like, I know what's happening. I know it's shedding, but I will keep my mouth shut because it's more frustrating to hear other people. Now I went to the doctors, and this is, again, why I'm not such a huge fan of the healthcare system, because you go there and they test your blood levels of XYZ. All right, we're on to the hard part. And then they are like, oh, nope, everything looks fine, but here is a prescription for, and you're just like, for what? If you said everything's fine, why would I need to take this pill? So I don't take the pills, and anyway, it was a vitamin D supplement is what they wanted me to take. And I was like, vitamin D, I can get that more in my food. I can spend more time outside. If that's what looks off, then tell me that. I don't want to just take a supplement of, then what's in the supplement? Like, how is that? Anyway, you can take yourself down a rabbit hole. All to say is, I slept almost 9 hours last night, and my hair is, like, I can do that, and it's not coming out. So it just goes to show you how much sleep and stress levels play a role on your hair, the health of your hair and skin, all the above. All right, we have our quick ones. And not to say it's all about sleep, but I will say I notice a significant difference when I am well rested versus my body's in, like, basically, oh my gosh, 3, 2, 1. When my body's in survival mode. And so then the first thing to go is like your hair. That's like an accessory where it's like, okay, well, we've got to focus on keeping this girl alive. So let's boot the stuff that's not necessarily so functional. And also when your sleep is off, then your diet is off because your body goes into like this survival mode. So you start eating like quick energy foods, which is commonly processed, sugary foods that then make you feel like a blah. And also then you don't have the energy to work out. OMG. So if you're not working out, it's just cyclical. So bottom line, sleep a lot, drink a lot of water, and a lot more things will align to help you reach your fitness goals. Say sleep was the biggest game changer for me. It's also while you sleep, you process everything. So your mind becomes more logical and less emotional and impulsive. Let's do 10 more. 2, 3, 4. So hopefully you learned a thing or two here watching this. If you want to learn more or hear more about how I view fitness and my fitness approach, check out the blueprint below. Fitness blueprint for a busy mind. You can tell I have a busy mind. So it was basically from all of my travels and everything, which I'll talk about in the next video, consolidated into, let's keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. A fitness approach. That's what my grandfather always used to say. Keep it simple, stupid. Okay, done. Done, done, done. Hopefully your legs are toasty. We are moving on to our core next. So see you in that video.